What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back for another walk around out here at Dealer Auto Auction here in Oklahoma City. Why don't we jump into this video and let's see what we can find. How about a 2016 F-150 with 101,000 miles on it? It's got a nice big beefy bumper. It's got the big back doors. It's a sport 4x4, which I can change that by putting meaty tires on it. This is a nice looking truck, and I'll bet this is definitely outside of my budget. It says flex fuel. I'm assuming this is a Coyote truck. Now, I made that assumption the last video, and it embarrassed me because I did not know that they put 3.7 V6s under the hoods of these. I had no idea. Honest to God, I did not know that you could buy one of these with a V6. So we're gonna try this again. Obviously, a V6 is not gonna cut it for me, and you know, obviously this truck is a little newer than what I was looking for. It's got a lot of room in the back. I like that, but I want the Coyote V8. That's what I want. Oh boy, this has been a work truck. That seat is brown. The back of the seat is black. The bottom of the seat is brown. I'll let you guys figure that one out for yourselves. We're gonna pop the hood before I do anything because I don't want to waste my time on this if it's another V6. Now, these windshield wipers are put up for a reason, but I don't know what that reason is. And I've had you guys asking me, what are all these different color ribbons on I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I had all the answers for you, but I really have no idea what those are for. Now, I will, when I'm done with this truck, I will put that windshield wiper back up again. Yes, Coyote. Thank you, Coyote. There it is. That's what I was looking for. But again, it's probably more money than I want to spend on a truck, so I'm not going to get too excited. But anyway, I don't know why they put the windshield wipers up. I don't know why they have ribbons on the door, but I will absolutely, when I'm done with the truck, put that windshield. In fact, I'll do it right now. I'll put the windshield wiper back up because I know that it's up for a reason. How long has this been here? This is coming up in tomorrow's auction, and it was received on 7/6. This is another repossession from Chrysler Capital, and it's been here a while, which means they likely would like to get rid of it. It's probably going on its 5th run this week, 4th or 5th run through the auction. It sounds good. It does. I mean, it's a Coyote. Of course it sounds good. There's your gauges. TPMS light is on. It says the right rear tire is low. We might want to check that. And I also want to check what the value is on this as well. Let's see what we got going on here. Max AC, 4-wheel drive, nice screen. It's a decent sized screen. You got a 400-watt inverter right there. You got trailer brake controls right. This is nice. I'm not even joking. You got your trailer brake down here. How much is this? I'll drive a damn Ford. I like Fords. I do. I like Fords, especially the Coyote. I really like the Coyote. The problem that I have with it, which for the right price, I'd be willing to take a risk on it, but it's got 101,000 miles on the odometer. You know what that means? That means it's due for probably everything. It's probably due for oil, transmission, front rear differentials, transfer case, transmission. You know, it's, did I say front and rear differentials? Yes. It's probably due for everything, spark plugs. You know, and I can do all this myself, but it's a rather time-consuming process to do all of this. And I would probably want to do it all at one time just to get it all done to make sure I know for a fact everything's been done on it. You got a 7-pin, you got a 4-pin, you got a backup camera. It's got the floor mats back here too. Very nice. Tie downs in the back, bed liner, factory Ford bed liner. I like this. I like this. So you know what it's time for. Before I go any further with it, let me pull up the black book. I'm just curious. I know that this is going to be way outside of my price range. It is a little older, but the miles aren't bad. For 2016, 100,000 miles, that's not bad at all. So I'm going to guess. Why don't you guys guess how much you think this truck is worth wholesale? And we're going to find out together. I'm going to put my bet in at $20,500. That's what I'm guessing, $20,500, and I'm probably under. It's probably worth more. Let's do 101,000 miles. And did you place your bets? Here we go. 101,000 miles. We'll click apply. Adjusted value 18,025 is the wholesale value, and the retail value is 22. See, it's not a bad deal. That's really not a bad deal, guys. 18,000. I mean, hell, I paid 50,000 for my Ram. Now, this is not my Ram. This is not a Cummins. This is not a 1-ton truck. It's a half-ton. With that said, though, that's not a bad price. I love that screen. Zoom in. Yeah, it really gets in on the trailer hitch. I don't know, $20,000. I like the truck. I do. I just don't think that I like it enough to pay $20,000 for it. That's where I'm at. I've got it on video, and obviously I've got the information right here, so it's easy for me to go back and look it up. It's a repossession. You know, maybe it'll go under 18,000, but I think best case scenario, this is not a bad looking truck at all. Best case scenario, they let it go for, oh, it is low. Yeah, well, I was thinking about taking it on a test drive, but then I decided I wasn't going to. Tires look good, but that one is definitely going flat. On a good day, you might be able to get this for 16.5, you know, and still, I don't know. If it went for 15, which will never happen, I'm sure, but if it went for 15, I'd jump on it all day long. At that price, though, can't do it. Now, I know in the thumbnail you saw I think it's a 2000 Chevy Camaro SS with 100 miles on the odometer. Stick with me. We're going to get to that. But first, I got to get through the repos. I want to get through all of these repos and just see if there's anything interesting out here that I'd be interested in. I love this Honda. You know what it is? It's the wheels. Immediately, these crazy looking wheels stood right out to me. That's the first thing I noticed on the car when I saw it, was these absolutely wild looking wheels. Let me step back. Look at this. Tell me that's not the first thing you notice. That's a big car. Boy, the Honda Accord got big. Wow. 2018. I like this. I like this. I think I like my Impala more, though. Oh, that's going to piss the Honda people off, right? A Chevy over a Honda? I know. Believe me, I know. I do like this car. I want to make that very clear. I'm not talking trash on it. I like this car. I really do. But, nah. For me, I'd stick with my $6,000 Chevy Impala. I could probably hold on to that car for a while. Here's another repossession from Santander, a 2018 F-150. An F-150 pickup truck. Again, it's going to be too expensive. It's got lower mileage. And it's an EcoBoost, and I told you I do enjoy the EcoBoost. Just once they're out of warranty, it's something to make sure that you can afford the potential repairs before you buy an EcoBoost, okay? Because they do have some common failure points, and they can be very, very costly. This one, here we go, another temp tag, right? Sold March 27th of 2023, and here we are in the middle of August. And somebody was still riding around on temp tags and, you know, repossession. A Chevy Silverado, it's a 2015. Again, another repossession, a little bit newer than what I'm looking for at this point. It's not to say that somewhere down the road I'm not going to be interested in spending 20 or 30 grand on a truck, but I want to do it cash. That's what I want to do. I want to do it cash. I'm really trying to get out of these monthly payments. I'm just tired of having car payments. I don't want them, especially when it's something that I just use for work. I almost never use that truck for anything anymore. Now, used to is a different story. I used my truck for everything, which is how I got 82,000 miles on it. Ooh, wow. That's a hell no. Oh my God. Oh, wow. That's a smell. This is another EcoBoost. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I was using my Ram 3500 for all my daily activities, like everything. Even if it was just going to the grocery store, you know, going up the street to pick something up from a gas station. I used it for everything, and I racked up a ton of miles. I went to Indiana over and over and over again in that truck, and because of that, I have racked up some serious miles on it. And now I'm worried about my warranty expiring because it ends, the powertrain warranty ends on Cummins at 100,000 miles. Well, I've got 82,000 miles and 3 years left of warranty. If you see where I'm going with this, I've got a lot more years than I have miles left. So I decided to drive other cars daily, use a bunch of these other lot cars that I have to do my errands, to go run my business stuff, save the miles on my Ram, which also saves the value of the Ram as well, the resale value. And then when I'm done, I can sell the cars and get like all my money back. It's perfect. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but it only makes sense. If you got a car lot, you should probably be using your car lot cars to go do all your running around, rack the miles up on those suckers, and then sell them when you're done with them. To me, that makes a lot more sense than putting all the miles on something that you got a car payment on that's depreciating with almost every single mile. Well, I hate to lie to you, but I'm gonna try to go back in there and take a look at that Camaro here in a minute. They got some big meeting going on, and they got a bunch of people that are at a desk like right behind where the Camaro is. So I'm not gonna go in there and, you know, start filming over them or anything like that, or any of that kind of stuff. So instead, I came out here to see if I could find anything else, because I'm running out of cars out here today. And I found what's probably a 4-cylinder EcoBoost Ford Mustang. It doesn't look too bad. In fact, it looks pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if it's got some mods under the hood. It's a 2020 with 46,000 miles on the odometer. And it was received 8/14, and today is 8/16. So this car just got here. Here's what's interesting though. It's got a $sign on it, which means this car was just bought and paid for, and somebody put it right back into the auction. Yeah, somebody just bought it, and it looks like they threw it right back in the auction, which is a tad bit concerning. Yeah, okay, it's got an aftermarket blow-off valve. What else? Aftermarket wastegate. It's got an aftermarket cold air intake. Charge pipes might be aftermarket going to the throttle body. Looks like it's got an aftermarket oil catch can. Actually, that's stock, isn't it? Well, the hoses are made by Continental. That does look stock. I don't know, right there. Is that an oil catch can? I do believe it is. I could be wrong. Okay, well, hell. I'm down to hear it. I'm not big into the whole 4-cylinder scene, but it's got Corsa exhaust, 4 exhaust pipes for a 4-cylinder. Isn't this thing like 2.3 liters? I'm not saying they can't be fast. I'm just saying, you know, 46,000 miles. It's got the carbon fiber dash. It's the 55-year anniversary edition. Check engine light is on, of course. You got ginormous paddle shifters. Those things are huge. Well, touch screen. It's got the premium package. It's a nice little car. It does go into gear. Reverse camera works. Let's give it a little rev. Oh yeah, you can hear that blow-off valve. Wow. I mean, I'm barely revving it. You've got a, what is this, an aftermarket air fuel meter? I can't hardly see if it's even working, but that looks like an AFM that they shoved inside the vent there. I mean, it runs great. Let me pop out, take a quick listen to this exhaust. I'm still thinking about that Charger, that white Charger RT. That's what I'm thinking about. Does this say Los Santos Customs? Oh my God, it does. Now I want it. It's probably hard to see on the camera. It says Los Santos Customs. Okay. GTA fan, love you. Whoever owned this car, man, I already love you. I'd drive it just for that. It does make me wonder though, like, why did somebody buy it and then shoot it right back into the auction? I love these two Chrysler 300s. Big fan of these, especially in this color. It's a really dark metallic gray with like gunmetal gray wheels. Yeah, these are nice. Does this have cloth interior? It's not a 300S. It's just a 300. And it's got the V6, which is fine. Yeah, it's cloth interior. I don't think I've ever seen a Chrysler 300 with cloth interior before. That's new. For me, anyway. I'm guessing you guys have probably seen that before. I thought that these were like kind of, you know, luxury style cars. This one, it's got a little hole in the roof over here. I'm not sure what happened, but it's definitely got a hole in it, so I'm sure it's leaking. We'll walk down and see what else. We got a Chevy Colorado Z71 2017. I like the Colorado, man. Those are good looking trucks. Is this that same BMW? It's been sitting here for, yeah. No, this is a 740. The one we had was, the one we were looking at was like a 750 Li, if I remember right. And that one was rough. It was blowing smoke out the exhaust. So this is a different one. I think Monkey Wrench Mike and I took a look at this the last time we were here. I think we're getting to the end, guys. We've seen all of this in a previous video. Let me check over here and see if there's anything left at all. I don't want to miss anything. Not just for the video content, but also for myself. There could be some good stuff out here, and I hate to miss out on it because I didn't see it when I was out here looking around. So we'll just double check. Another Taurus. I don't think we need to do another Taurus for a while. I still love mine. It's been parked for about 2 weeks, but I need to get down there and swap out cars. I've been driving the SSR, and I love the SSR. In fact, I just remembered I left the top down. Yeah, I got here when it was early and it was cool out. I parked in the shade. Well, now the leather is probably burning hot on the inside of that car, so that'll be nice to walk into when I'm done here. I think I've seen everything. Let me see if I can get in here and get something on that Camaro for you. This is going to be my last shot, guys. If not, I'll just have to put some pictures up. And it's supposedly a 2000 SS Camaro with 108 miles on the odometer, and I really want to show it to you. And here it is, guys, a 2000 Camaro SS, and it shows only 108 miles on the odometer. I'm very interested in this one. This is an iconic car right here, man. It's almost pristine. Tires are a little old. I think the tires are from 2011, but just look at this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. Only a few minor surface scratches here and there. I don't see any actual dings at all. One of my favorite body styles. Take a look at this interior. You almost never see an interior that looks this good. Oh yeah, did I mention it's a manual transmission? Take a look around. Right? T-tops? Yes. Now this is a thing of beauty right here. And I don't want to say it too loud, but I want this, and I might be willing to pay a lot of money for it. Let's pop the hood. In 2000, we should be looking at an LS1. Now they took the keys. The keys are probably in the office. I can't say I really blame them for that. Does it have the books? It does not have the books. I wish we could see the odometer. I really do. I would love to verify that that's 108 miles on the odometer, but I'm not even sure this has power. I don't think it does. No, it does. It's got power. Needless to say, I'm going to be running a Carfax report on this, and we'll find out if she's hiding any secrets. Let's take a look under the hood. That'll tell you a lot. Take a look at this. Wow. I mean, it looks perfect. Everything under here Looks like it came off the showroom floor. Look at these bolts. Unbelievably clean under here, guys. Yeah, even over here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Actual 108 miles, or you think it's got more miles than that? There's your belt with the numbers. I'd love to see if that's a factory GM belt, because that'll tell you a lot as well. Yes, it is. I don't know if you can see it down there, but that is a GM belt. That's original. This car might really only have 108 miles on the odometer, guys. What is something like this going to go for? Like, this is something that could go in a museum. This will probably go for more than I want to spend, but what do you think? 20? 22? My question is, what would you pay for it? Drop a comment below and let me know. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get out of here. I know it's a short video compared to normal, just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. It's just what it is. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and do me a favor, comment below and tell me if you saw any improvement in video and audio quality. I made sure that all the videos I recorded, starting with this new camera, are in 4K 30. I really hate recording in 1080p. I feel like that's going backwards, but it was the only way the GoPro would film these auctions without overheating. I'm happy to say my new camera, the DJI Osmo Action 4, never overheated, not once. And I've only used 1.5 batteries to film a bunch of videos out here filming for hours in the heat. So I'm hoping the video quality of the Osmo Action 4 is good. I hope the audio quality is equally good for you guys. If you have any suggestions, any comments on it, definitely drop them down below. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.